my fellow travelers. Welcome back to another series of Real Talk, where we cut out all the fluff and talk about the origin of truth. And speaking of which, I really like the anime series Solo Leveling. I'm sure you guys already know it, and I just want to talk about the principles and talk about the life lessons that I found in that anime. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now, if you have watched Solo Leveling, you already know how epic it is. What if I told you that you can take the same principles and apply into your own life? And guess what? You can upgrade. Yep, I'm not kidding. You can actually upgrade in your own life and solo level, baby. Stick around and I'll explain how you can do that in your own life. In the show, Mr. Hunter, which is the main character, levels up. How? By fighting demons, by completing the quests, and by becoming the best possible version of himself by training every single day, right? You can level up in your own life by cutting out the distractions, becoming the best possible version of yourself, and also completing and creating your own daily tasks, which are working out, eating good, reading a book, meditation, going on a walk, learning a new skill, making money, making content, you name it. These are all your categories where you can tap into it and level up. Since we don't have any penalty system in our real life, what if we create our own system where if we miss a workout, if we eat unhealthy, we have to pay the price? Well, that system exists, my friend. It's called negative reinforcement. So every time you skip working out, you watch content that you know you're not supposed to watch, you have to reinforce your brain to doing some difficult task. For example, if you doom scroll on TikTok or Instagram, you have to do 100 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and also 20 pull-ups. And here's the thing. I want you guys to fail in the start. Yep, I want you to fail and I want you to complete the penalties, because your brain has to understand that, oh, if I fail, there are penalties behind this. How? You watch Instagram and then your penalty is 100 push-ups, 50 sit-ups and 20 pull-ups. If you keep doing this and if you build a habit, guys, let me tell you, you will build your own penalty system, and the best part is your positive habits will have a solid foundation, because your brain knows that it cannot mess up, because if it messes up, it knows the penalties that lays front of it, so it will do its best to avoid them, and it's a win-win for you, right? So why not implement this in your own life and upgrade, right? While watching Solo Leveling, I realized that I loved personal development so much because you have the ability to upgrade your life and become the best possible version. It doesn't matter your color, your race, your religion, none of that shit matters, man. All that matters is you. You upgrading your life and becoming the best version of yourself for you and no one else. You're the main character in your journey, and the best part is you can choose to become who you want to be, and you can make it happen. That's the beautiful part about this, guys. And that's also one of the main reasons why my personal goal is to help 1,000+ entrepreneurs in their own personal development journey, because while I was climbing on top of the mountain, I met a lot of challenges, guys. And during that challenges, I learned a lot of life lessons. I discovered a lot of information, tools and strategies, and I just want to take all the informations that I've learned and give it to others and help them in their journey. I don't want them to suffer like I did, and honestly just save them time. Anyways, guys, talking about solo leveling, you can choose to become a person who level ups every single day, not by defeating the monsters, but by defeating your distraction, procrastination, your lust, all the temptations you have. Like, these are all your monsters. Every single day when you wake up and destroy every single thing that's holding you back, you can level up in your own life. Who's holding you back? Is it the system and the programming in your mind? Or is it just you? You have to figure this out, guys. So, my fellow travelers, let's bring the solo leveling mindset in our own life and let's start building our empires. And also remember this, guys, whenever you watch anime series, movies or any TV shows, right? Make sure you observe the principle. What is that anime, that movie trying to teach us? Because in every single one of them, there will always be an underlying principle, right? If you manage to grasp that principle and apply it into your own life, guess what? You can be the main character in your life. At the end of the day, man, it's just you versus you. Your mom's not gonna come and tell you to become the best version of yourself, not your girlfriend, not your uncle, none. You have to build yourself brick by brick every single day. Consistency is key, my friend. So yeah, let's all apply solo leveling into our own life and let's ascend on top of the mountain. As always, you know it all, my friend. I'll be waiting for you on top of the mountain. I'll see you there.